course, Giovanni Bartholomew, number 12 for Cardinals, one of the most talented youngsters in this league as well. Not the most, one of the more talented. He is in that upper echelon of quality in the Northzone Youth League. And you can see there, and actually, I think he's been one of the most threatening players as well. Here's another one. Blackman is stopped by Matthews.
He definitely does seem to be Cardinals' most dangerous attacker in the open in 12 minutes league.
Rampol trying to find Carrasquero. Couldn't. Tell you what though, Isaac, if that green link does start to appear between Rampol and Carrasquero, you could be in for some firepower. Yes, Rampol runs out of real estate and Cardinals have a throw-in.
Lee, being as an amazing player as you are, how important is it to build early momentum as a player? Not as a team, but as a player individually. Winning your duels early on, creating chances early on, having that comfort, take shots from distance. How important is it?
Yeah, well, I think it really does give you that confidence going forward in the game. And even when you have like instances going forward in the match, you remember what you did before and it gives you that confidence to continue doing so. When you have a shaky start and you make mistakes, it kind of makes you a bit weak mentally. And that's why you have to credit players who are able to, be at such a high quality from the off, and players who are also able to have an impact off the bench. It's a very difficult thing to do, and it is very important to start off your game strong and on a positive note.
Well said, Lee.
Joshua Pear throwing that one in, but it's cleared away. AC PoS being still in possession. So AC PoS Spain still looking for that equalizer. As we said, they do have a lot of time. About 6 more minutes until the cooling break. As Isaac mentioned earlier, it is extremely hot today in Trinidad and Tobago. The sun is shining down on Foundation Park.
Massive shout out to the athletes participating today as well, Lee, for giving us 80 minutes of end-to-end football.
Yes, and again, as I do, for anybody who may be now tuning into the Northzone Youth League for the first time of the season, it is 80-minute games, 40-minute halves, not the usual 90-minute and 45-minute halves that we're accustomed to. As Cardinals emerging with the ball here, this could be problems for AC PoS Spain. It's Tin Clear running through, couldn't breach that last line of defense. Matthews comically clears it. Pierce still can't get it clear. And eventually, AC PoS Spain, no, but it's still there. Here's Bartholomew. And eventually a foul, but some comical defending there, Isaac.
Yeah, as a defender myself, I say once it's clear, it's clear. Doesn't matter how you get it out of the box, just get it out of the box.
Just drawing that foul there. AC PoS Spain would have been happy with that one. It's a kind of brief.
But once again, the composure is necessary. You don't want to go down 2-0 in a moment like this, especially against a team like this.
Well, here's Matthews. AC PoS Spain trying to find out the equalizer. Hercules just couldn't find his footing, and frustration. Did have that chance early on, Isaac, remember? Here's the other Hercules, Zachary Hercules, who clears it away. Seems to be a bit of a no-nonsense defender himself. Here come the Cardinals once again. Well cut out there by Toussaint.
And you see once again, Lee, they look very comfortable just not having the ball. They look comfortable winning the ball back and then counter-attack, winning the ball back and using their individual brilliances to create opportunities for themselves. I think that's what makes them such a scary team as well.
Absolutely. And of course, on our broadcast later live here on Scorch TV, we will have City FC Blue taking on Pro Series. That one proves to be another very interesting game. A lot of talent on display there as well. So do stay tuned right here live on Scorch TV as Rampol launches that one forward. Look at the pace as well there from Hercules, but it bounces easily into the arms of Wilkie. D'Souza had some shaky moments in the back to the AC PoS Spain. They haven't looked very confident in their defense, normally are. Referee deems that one to be a foul. It didn't look to be much in it. You could see there was frustration from the Cardinals team. But referee's decision, Isaac, is always final. There he is, just talking to the player, explaining to him, which is something we actually like to see. Helps players learn and understand the game a bit better. Dixon.
As like you rightfully said, Lee, the referee's decision is final. I think you just have to respect it. Arguing with him not really going to change or overturn anything, so just get on with the game.
Pay launches that one forward. Oh, lovely flick on this. Could be problems. Hercules is in on goal. Can he finish? Keeper stands tall. Danger is still there. Raho is on top of the box. Hercules. And the Cardinals eventually clear it away. Another missed opportunity. Isaac.
Lee, this has been 3 opportunities for them to get back in the game and they have squandered all of them. I think they're going to be kicking themselves at halftime if the score remains the same. I think it was just a bit of indecision from the striker as well in that situation. I think in those positions you just have to make up your mind and go with the flow. Took a lot of time on the ball there as well.
Joshua Pear seems to be sizing up for the long throw. Not as long as we thought. That one comes in there. Could be a striking, good defending by the Cardinals, and they could counter-attack here. Ooh, left it nicely, but it's good defending from D'Souza. Did well. Really caught out if he did. That could have been problems for AC PoS Spain as we approach the 20th minute of action here. Cardinals leading 1-0. Beautiful free kick from Amani Sion of the Cardinals. Here's Joseph Matthews. And the referee again blowing. Not sure what it was given for, but it is a AC PoS Spain wall. Raho, skipper, standing over it for his team. Ooh, that one looked tough. Zachary Hercules was, but got up nicely. And being honest with you, Isaac, you might argue that Cardinals have looked the more polished team, but I think AC PoS Spain have had the better chances.
Yeah, I think this game should be actually 2-1 or 3-1 to AC PoS Spain based on the chance that they had. Mainly because it wasn't just creating chances, it was big chances that they squandered.
Well, 21st minute, and the referee has called for the cooling break, a much needed cooling break. I think we need a cooling break. We're feeling hot as well here in Foundation Park.
What have been your thoughts so far in the opening 21 minutes? Too?
Yeah, as I said, I think it's been an exciting game. I think Cardinals have probably looked the more polished team, seen some better link-up play, of course, the goal, world class. And then, but AC PoS Spain, I think they've had some brilliant chances. Hercules, Rampol with the miscontrol, and then that chance for Hercules again, one-on-one with the keeper. Could have been 3-1, as you rightfully said. But that's what football is all about, scoring goals. If you don't score your goals, you can't win.
Missed chances equals missed opportunities, Lee.
Well, you should know all about that yourself as a Real Madrid fan. Getting knocked out by Bayern Munich, you think back on all the big chances that the likes of Vinicius Jr. and Mbappe would have missed. As we take a look at some of the action from the first 20 minutes, this is the goal from Sion. Wow,
Yeah, brilliant hit, Lee.
absolutely brilliant, and he just seems to walk off calmly. He does that every day. And then it was the Cardinals. Bartholomew with this strike. We thought it went in, but it clearly didn't. And the Cardinals really have been firing.
Yeah, and I have to say, what a first half from Bartholomew. I think he has looked very, very good. He's been taking on those one-on-one chances against Pierre, and I think he's been doing very well. It looks like he came into the game confident today, and I think that's something we like to see from these young players.
Man of the match so far?
For me, probably.
Well, end of the cooling break, AC Port of Spain have gotten their instructions, they've gotten their fuel, and we should be back in action. Throw in. AC Port of Spain trying to find that equalizer. Still, they'll be very frustrated with themselves. Achilles pressing and committing a foul as well. In the lead up to Isaiah, we spoke about the threat of Ronaldo Rampol. Hasn't really been able to get into the game, has he?
Yeah, I think it's been a quiet half from him so far. But I would like to say that despite the score, AC Port of Spain do look convincing. They have been getting the chances, they just have not been capitalizing on it.
Good hold up play there from Dan Clare into Hossein. Cardinals knocking the ball around here very nicely. That's a good pass. Oof. Just ahead of, I believe it was Blackman. Oh, good touch from Blackman. He still has possession as well. Tucson does the defensive work, but again, they give away the ball. Here come the Cardinals. Goal kick for AC Port of Spain. So again, I think Cardinals are knocking the ball around, moving the ball a lot better than AC Port of Spain. Another giveaway. That's careless there from Tucson once again. Blackman. Rampol. Yet another giveaway. 2 giveaways in the space of about 10 seconds, Isaac.
Yeah, I think they just need to regain their composure, which good defending there from Pierre. Ooh, lovely skill though from Dan Clare, and he's going still. And this could be a beauty if it ends up in the back of the net, but a crunching tackle there from Matthews. He was having none of it. they have to say I've been very impressed with Dan Clare's hold-up play so far, bro. He's been incredible.
Well, let's take another look at that run. First he picks it up. It was a good tackle from Pierre initially, but the persistence of Dan Clare, that roly-poly there looked like me when I was younger. And then he cut inside and just couldn't get it. Matthews with a beautiful tackle. Matthews shouts for handball in the crowd. Blackman still here. AC Port of Spain really on the back foot here. Finally they could emerge with the ball. Joseph plays it forward into Carrasquero. And again, Cardinals retain possession. Here's Dan Clare in some space. Given away to Rampol.
Well, I have to say the composure and the confidence from the front three of Cardinals have been very impressive so far. Something we like to see as football fans as well. We love it when a player knows his ability and is confident to, utilize it.
Carrasquero, decent looking ball, but easy there for Wilkie. Or Gift, rather. Number 1 for Cardinals, Gift. Estefan Gift. Here's a goal scorer, Sion. Well blocked by Joshua Pear, and that should be a corner kick and is for the Cardinals.
Once again, shows the versatility of this team again, Lee.
Dantley standing over this corner here for the Cardinals. Whipped in very nicely. It's high. Good clearance. Well, that's good work. Once again, the Cardinals, it's just wave after wave of Cardinal attack right now. Good skill from Rampol, and he keeps possession nicely. Here's Carrasquero. Matthews dealt with that ball very nicely. Sion. Here they go. And a good tackle from Toussaint. It was Dixon running down the right wing there for the Cardinals.
A scrappy bit of possession for both teams there, Lee. I think, again, we've been saying it since the start of the match. You just need to be a bit more composed, but so far, a very entertaining game of football.
Well, this time it's a long throw. Well won by Toussaint. Cleared into nowhere. Ooh. Well, Wilkie has some work to do here. Decides to screen it. Interesting decision there from the AC Port of Spain keeper. Actually, he knew what he was doing. Pear launches it upfield. And again, Cardinals immediately back in possession. Yes, Blackman has a strike. Very optimistic. Hossein. Blackman. Blackman still in possession somehow. Tanclair. Sion. It took long. But again, Cardinals moving the ball around very comfortably.
Yeah, and I think AC Port of Spain will be looking to find a way to get their front three more involved. We haven't seen Hercules, Rampol, or Carrasquero in a while.
Just about 10 minutes remain. AC Port of Spain would love to get an equalizer before halftime. That would poise the second half very nicely. But as it stands, it looks like if a goal is going to be scored next, it's going to be the Cardinals. They look the more likely team. Gift comes out, clears it. Pear lets it bounce, and Dantley was on his tail, but did commit a foul. Looks frustrated as well with the referee's decision.
Once again, guys, we just need you all to understand how hot it is today. So massive shout out to all the athletes who are giving it their all and providing us with entertainment today. It is very, very hot.
Well, I can only agree with you there, Isaac. Feels like about 50 degrees. Lovely skill. That's brilliant. Interesting decision after though. Well, here they go, the Cardinals once again, looking for their second. Seems like so long ago that goal was scored. Good ball through. Keeper should be able to deal with it and does well, does Wilkie. Dan Clare was lurking.
I think it's very important to notice the versatility of the front three of the Cardinals as well. We see Bartholomew occupying a more central space at the moment.
Yes, they have looked very threatening, that front three. Araujo standing over this free kick here for AC Port of Spain. Decent looking delivery as well. It's actually very good. Keeper does brilliantly well. Punches it out for a throw in. That's very good goalkeeping from Estefan Gift. But does seem to be an injury as well. Mendoza is the one who seems to be in some discomfort, and they'll hope he's okay because he's a very solid rock in the back there, has been throughout the season for the Cardinals.
Yeah, I think once again it is worth mentioning that we need to see a little more involvement from the front three of AC Port of Spain. Also, Araujo is a player we hyped a lot before the match. I think he needs to find a way to get a bit more involved. He has taken some brilliant set pieces so far, but aside from that, it has been a fairly quiet game from him. Again, there's a lot of talent on display today. A lot of chances so far in the first half as well.
Well, just about 6 minutes of it remaining. Let's see if there are any more goals left in this first half. And of course, just to remind you that after this one, right here live on Scorch TV, it's City FC Blue. And they will take on second place Pro Series in a game that proves to be a bit of a Saturday special. Of course, that one will be kicking off at 12:10. So as soon as you buy your Saturday lunch, feel free to tune in to City FC Blue versus Pro Series. Matthews clears that one forward for AC Port of Spain, but again, Cardinals retaining possession, and they really haven't been able to keep hold of the ball in this first half. Isaac have AC Port of Spain.
There's been a bit of scrappiness going on, but I think that they have shown that they are capable of creating chances when they calm the game down and play at their tempo. Like I said, I think it's a bit necessary for them to get the front three involved a little more. We've spoken about Ronaldo Rampol as well. We've yet to see him since he opened in maybe 15 minutes of the game. To me, it seems like he's been on defensive duty a lot more than he has been on offensive duty. I think they need to find a way to unlock him. And this man right here, I think he's the one that they will turn to.
Well, he has an opportunity here. He set it up nicely. So maybe this could be the opportunity here. Araujo takes a deep breath as he stands over this free kick for AC Port of Spain. Araujo whips it in. It's lovely once again, and actually cleared away by the Cardinals defense. So it's going to be a corner kick as well. AC Port of Spain leading a charge in the latter stages of this first half.
And I must say, Araujo has been taking some some very good set pieces so far. I think that's something that's a positive for the AC for the Spain team to look at. Almost Trent Alexander-Arnold, in my opinion.
Well, that's a bit biased there. We all know you're a Real Madrid fan. Araujo whips it in. A nice one again on! I tell you what, we thought that it actually scored, but it flew over the crossbar. But what an attempt there from Araujo. We got a better view here with the slow motion replay. Araujo whips it, yeah, just over the bar.
I must say though, Lee, despite missing, that was a brilliant chance. Is that the confidence to attempt this? This is what we want to see from our youngsters. Confidence, playing their ability and knowing how talented you are.
So throw in here for AC PoS spin again, pair. Launches on one upfield. It's a decent idea as well, Rampol. Ooh, decent flick. Not enough on it to get into Carrasquero. They really haven't gotten going yet. Have the AC PoS Spain front three. Dixon gets it across and good defending from Hercules. Corner kick for the Cardinals. Can they find a second goal? And if they do, that makes it very interesting. And will give the AC PoS Spain camp a lot to think about at halftime. Here's Sion. Try to whip it. Ooh, decent control. Blackman! Good save there from Wilkie, but Blackman made something out of nothing there, really, Isaac. Pear keeps possession and gives it away. Here's Blackman. Decent looking ball into Bartholomew, just too much on it. Wilkie once again claims. Here's Rampol. Goes on to it nicely. Can he find the ball across? Rampol. Again, just not there for AC PoS Spain in the attack, Isaac.
But once again, we see what he is capable of. We see that when they get the ball to him in positions to create chances.
That was the chance there. Sion playing it in. Blackman with some great control. Just couldn't connect to beat Wilkie.
Well, pass from Sion as well. I think that's something in today's game that is a bit under the radar. We love to see good passes. I think his first touch kind of let him down there, in my opinion.
Well, we have hit the 40-minute mark. See, all eyes on the referee to see how much time will be added on, if at all. Hand clear. Pear just whacks it into the midfield. Does find a teammate though. Is Matthews. Again, the Cardinals all over it. They get possession. Blackman. Beautiful ball through into Bartholomew. Wilkie had a head start. Here's Blackman again. He's had a good first half himself. Dixon finds Bartholomew. Decent ball over the top and well defended there by De Souza. Strike comes in over the bar. And will be a goal kick for AC PoS Spain. That man there, Isaac, is definitely one to watch himself. Teron Blackman. He's been involved in these last few minutes here. See, strike there, just couldn't get over the ball and it was always rising. And with that, it is half time. Cardinals lead AC PoS Spain 1-0 through a Amani Sion free kick. Zach, your thoughts on the first half?
I think despite the 1-0 scoreline, it has been a very entertaining game of football. We saw chances on chances and chances created by both teams. I think AC PoS will be kicking themselves because they should have scored, Lee. They should have scored.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, and I'm sure Coach will be reassuring them during the half. Could have been about 3. Not to mention Cardinals could have also had some more themselves. This could have been a 6-goaler, almost like that Real Bayern Munich and Paris Saint-Germain, where we saw 5 goals in the first half. But let's take a look at some of the action that took place in the first half. Some of the action that got us to where we are right now.
Gets it across.
Clears within that free kick at the edge of the box. And to be honest, nobody thought anything of it. Comes in, it's a decent run! Dashed it home. And early on, it was 1-0 to the Cardinals. Did it with a cool, calm, and collected face. This man here, Bartholomew, has been brilliant. Unlucky here, Bartholomew has a strike! Rattling the crossbar. And it's truly AC PoS haven't really been able to put too much pressure. They've had a lot of missed chances, and this was the most recent. Blackman with some lovely skill. And it was just a bit high, save there. Couldn't really get the connection that he wanted. And all over the top. Blackman here by the Souza. The big chance comes in, but just couldn't get it over the target. And with all that has happened there, a goal kick. It is the Cardinals who have gotten the all-important goal, and they lead AC PoS being 1-0. So we're going to take a break, and when we get back, second half action. You're watching Northzone Youth League football here at Foundation Park, live on Scorch TV, brought to you by Dairy Dairy, the Milky Milk. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Nah, the coconut cake thing, cherry thing.
Alright, this how you white it? White.
Yes.
What's your moment? No, like I do have money. You say you have money.
I'll tell you how
No, not your reason. What's the movement? Like the movement that make you...
I just started watching team long. I literally just like that. I know I was back then because it's the only team that is feeling city. That is feeling emotion for them. But you know the funny thing about, I don't understand how, man. Right? So why you not like this?
But I need Italian mafia. That's the Italian mafia. They came right back up, right? Yeah, right.
What is that? Syria, man. You know this side, man.
Hey?
Yeah. I realize this side. You ready?
Ready?
I realize. Half time?
Half time is 10 now.
I want a break.
10?
Good control from him. Good control from him. Into Arahu, lovely ball, Matthews. Into Arahu, lovely ball, Matthews could have a strike! And it's wide. But could have a strike! And it's wide. But that's much better there from AC PoS. That's much better there from AC PoS Spain.
I think this is what we want to see from them. We saw Arahu involved, we saw Rampol involved, and I think that's what we need to see more in the second half.
Yeah, moment of brilliance, little dink there from Arahu into Matthews, who just in brilliance, little dink there from Arahu into Matthews, who just didn't get it pure enough to get it on target or trouble gift in the Cardinals post.
I would say though the keepers have not had much to do in the last maybe 30 minutes of this match.
You're absolutely right. Last week we saw some goalkeeping brilliance from Malachi Leach in that fixture between City FC Blue and Trendsetter Hawks. Good defending there from Hercules. Gives it away though. Here's Blackman. Good skill from him, working it onto his left foot. Slips in a nice ball as well. Dantley! Off the post! Well, what a passage of play there from the Cardinals. Ball still in play though. Matthews emerges with the ball. Here's Arahu into Rampol. Hercules can't keep it under his spell. That was a big chance there for the Cardinals, Isaac.
Can we talk about the performance of Blackman today, Dolly? What a performance from him. I feel like he has not put a foot wrong in the entire 50 minutes we've been watching so far.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And setting his sights as well. And there, Antley, I think, has been pretty threatening too. Seen some mazy runs from him. Captain Hossain will be absolutely pleased with what he's seen with those players we just named so far. Ball whipped in. Cleared away by Toussaint. And those are flicks on dangerously. And it's Ambrose, the substitute, who charging at the Cardinals defense. And he does well to win. I believe it's a corner, but let's take a look at it again. Blackman with a lovely ball through into Dantley, and tell you what, he connected nicely, but also connected with the upright as well. Headed away by Toussaint. Here's Joseph. Strong tackle from Josiah Simmons. Another substitute this time for the Cardinals. But Mendoza, far right of your picture, is down on the ground. Did pick up a bit of an injury in the first half, maybe feeling some of the aftershocks of that.
It's been a very eventful second half as well. I mean, 12 minutes into the game, I've seen chances after chances. I mean, I just think it's been a day of underwhelming finishing. The match itself has been very entertaining. Chances have been created. It's just the finishing has not been there today.
Well, absolutely right. As Mendoza receives some treatment there, hoping that he's okay to continue. And so will the Cardinals. As for AC PoS Spain, they need to find that goal. We have seen Rampol a lot more involved in this second half, but still not able to create anything meaningful as yet. We know that he's more than capable of making something out of nothing for his team. So Mendoza is on his feet. Should be okay to continue, but Cardinals will have to continue at least for a short period of time with 10 men. Rampol fouled through, and that's frustrating. Very frustrating there from Ronaldo Rampol.
It just has not been his day today, Lee.
Mendoza is allowed back on the pitch in 55th minute here in the second half. Cardinals with the lead. Amani Sion with that left-footed free kick, which you could probably watch all day long. Good skill. But it's good work as well from Hercules, working back. Here's Dan Clare. Again, Hercules is doing his defensive duties, but loses out eventually. Blackman battling with Joseph. Bartholomew likewise with Hercules. Strike, well blocked by Tucson once again. He's been, I think, probably AC PoS Spain's best player today. Not sure if you agree.
Yeah, I would have to agree, Lee, because like I said, it's been a very underwhelming attack from these players at AC PoS Spain today. I think we expected a bit more, especially for a team that does score goals. This all just seems to be off it. Chances were created, it just the finishing has not been on display today. Lee.
Okay, let's leave it.
Do you think they need to be a bit more adventurous in the second half?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's a big game. Opportunity to go level on points with the Cardinals as well. I think you just have to go for it, especially at this stage of the season where games are getting fewer and fewer. You have to be able to accumulate points. Here's Dan Clare though. Ball is nicked off of him by Pierre. Launched upfield.
I think for AC PoS Spain, when they do commit and they do try to create chances, it is happening for them. I think they just need to be a bit more confident, a bit more adventurous, and the goal will come. Lee. We've seen the chances created.
It's the goal scorer who's going to take this through for the Cardinals, Amani Sion. Bartholomew picks up the loose ball. A lot of AC PoS Spain bodies back defending. Good skill from Mendoza. And a lovely pass as well. Finds Blackman, who tried to play it out to his teammate, but I think it might have been offside. Referee blew his whistle.
I think we need to give a massive shout out to this guy on the ball today as well, Lee. Normally does not start AC PoS, was called into the lineup today, and despite not having much to do and conceding just the one goal, I think when his ability to claim the ball and run out has been on point today, and I think that we hope to see a bit more of him in the tournament.
Think he could have done better on the free kick though.
It's a hard one to judge, Lee.
Well, Bartholomew gets it across. Ooh, and he was running onto it there. Blackman just mistimed his kick.
Right, just going back to the free kick, Lee. It's a very, very hard one to judge. As us viewers, the flight of the ball, it seems like the keeper should be doing better there. But when that ball is swerving in the air, the speed it's coming at, the very one to. We saw one, the shot from Nanton last week as well.
Yeah, pretty similar goalkeeping as well. It seems as if there was just a bit of movement that beat the keeper. But it's Bartholomew who's down. Seems to be an issue of cramp. Rampol is helping him out though. Both teams have decided to go and take a water break of their own. Much needed, as we've been saying. It is extremely hot.
Hopefully Bartholomew is good to continue the second half. Hopefully. He is a player whose name we haven't called much in the second half, but I think when he's on it and when he is on the ball, he does look to create chances and he does look to be a problem. We saw AC PoS been doubling up on him a couple of times. We also saw Rampol having to drop back and help cover the spaces that he's been occupying. So he is definitely a threat for the Cardinals.
Well, we've just gotten an update from our weather team here, and it is 31 degrees Celsius. The forecast feels like 34, and as you could see from that shot there, Foundation Park, it is a very hot day, a dry pitch as well. That's just a testament to the kind of conditions that these guys are playing in here today. But nevertheless, the football must go on. You never heard anybody say sun stops football.
Massive shout out again to all the athletes competing and providing us with entertainment today as well.
Foundation Park, Trinity Mocha Grounds, very historic, known for a lot of big secondary school football league clashes here over the years. Lots of talent passing through. And it seems as if Bartholomew is back on his feet and action can continue here. In the 62nd minute. Cardinals still lead. AC PoS Spain still knocking on the door. But they're going to have to do a lot more knocking if they want to breach this Cardinals defense. Araujo flicks on that ball. Achilles, Araujo again. Rampol can't hold it up again. Really hasn't been going his way. There's a substitute as well. Talib Edwards. That one should bounce out for a goal kick.
Another player we spoke about highly before the match was Arauli. What would you assess his performance today?
Actually, hasn't been too bad. We've seen some moments of quality with the set pieces and the flick into Matthews as well. I believe that was earlier in the second half, but he just hasn't really been able to run the game in the way that he normally would. Hercules launches that one forward. Bartholomew with some good skill as well. Knocked into space. Toussaint deals with the danger again. I don't think could be mistaken, but I don't remember him being beaten today at all. As Tareem Toussaint, he's had a very good game, the AC Port Spain number 4.
Very solid performance from him. I think defensively, AC PoS, they have been good. It took a free kick to beat them, but another player we spoke about was Wilkie. Not really in terms of saves, but his ability to read the game, come out when necessary. You know, we saw him shepherd the ball out for a throw-in, which was actually a very good decision. So
Edwards swings it in. Cleared away by the AC Port Spain defense. Good play there from Joseph. Can he find that killer pass? Decides to pull up the play and slowed it down, but AC Port Spain still in possession. Pair. Lewis does well. Strike comes in. Wide. About 12 minutes remain in the second half. AC Port Spain unable to get anything out of this. They'll rue the chances that they missed in the first half. They'll definitely think that they should have been on the score sheet.
I think we all would live. We saw the chances created. I think after rewatching this match and watching film, they're definitely going to be kicking themselves after they see the chances that they squandered. And in a game between first and third, you have to be clinical.
Well, here's Ramon Edwards battling another substitute in the second half. Pair gives it away dangerously. Ball through into Bartholomew, but wasn't on the same wavelength with his teammate. Here's Lewis. Runs into Dantley, who gives it away himself. And this could be problems. Here's Joseph. Gets it across. Strike comes in from Edwards. Wide. But substitute Ramon Edwards showing some venom.
A bit more adventurous, 10 minutes left in the game, go for goal. Chances will come.
Just ran onto it and did well to adjust his body and got in a good position. Just off target. That would have been a really good goal had it scored. As we are into the final 10 minutes of action here in this first broadcast game here on Scorch TV, but the second kickoff of the Youth League today at Foundation Park. Cardinals versus AC Port Spain, the league leaders taking on third place. The league leaders being the Cardinals. Here's Edwards. Tries to play it upfield, but to no avail.
Shout out to Edwards as well for adjusting to the game as quickly as he did. We saw him get subbed in, and it seems like he's just been... Well, he adapted to the speed of the game quickly. In my opinion, he has not been poor. He's done everything correctly so far. It does seem like he wants to get on his score sheet though.
Oh, that's a lovely ball through. Strike! Just wide. But that looked a bit easy. AC Port Spain seemed to just let the Cardinals dance through the defense there. It was Hussein, the captain, who slipped in. Dantley might have wanted to cut in and curl that far post. That it almost looked like a topi, as we say. Good intervention there from D'Souza again. Lots of new faces on the pitch as well for both teams. Blackman. Excellent play there from Blackman. Here's Dan Clare inviting the pressure from the defender but losing possession. Lewis is charging this down. Edwards is under pressure. Oh, and makes a meal but recovers well. Does Talib Edwards. Oh, lovely skill there. Ball through. Dan Clare lets it run. Can this be 2 for Cardinals? A really, really disappointing finish there from the number 9. AC PoS been still only down 1-0. They'll feel that they could find something here. Here's Tucson. Plays it into Ambrose. Over the top. Edwards screening the ball. Does well. Does really well. Clears it upfield. Right now the Cardinals just trying to hold on to that 1-0 lead. This is the chance here again. Isaac did something there, and it wasn't Dan Clare, it was substitute Christian Rennie. He just didn't get enough conviction on that finish.
With 7 minutes left, I don't think AC PoS can afford to concede another goal. I think they have to lock in defensively and then commit. Like we said, points are very important at this stage of the league. I think they will want to leave the game with something, and in my opinion, they should leave the game with something based on how they perform.
Well, here they are, the Cardinals. Dan Clare, well defended by AC PoS. Joseph. Ambrose running on to this one, but composed play in the back from the Cardinals. Edwards. Oh, it's a decent ball over the top. Lewis charging it down. Can he get a ball? Oh, lovely skill there from Lewis. Can he go all the way? Decides to square it. Ball laid off. Joseph! Block from the Cardinals. AC PoS Spain. Looking for that equalizer. Here's Tucson. Problems here for AC PoS Spain. Let it run across his body. Athletic effort, but nothing coming of it, and a wasted chance there from the Cardinals. Caleb Gregg.
And I think he should have just hit it first time there, Lee. In my opinion, I think, again, it's like these teams, they creating so many chances, but no one wants to get the goal.
Five minutes, AC PoS Spain have to salvage something from this encounter. Edwards clears it upfield. D'Souza gets it under control eventually, but gives it away. Strike comes in. It's a decent looking one as well. Oh, it comes off the back of the keeper. And the Cardinals have doubled their lead at the 76th minute. And that should be curtains there. It's the man himself, Dan Clare, who has had a brilliant game, and he's finally rewarded. I think it might go down as an own goal, Zach, but Dan Clare is going to take all the credit for it.
What a performance by him today as well.
Well, got the ball, one possession, decided to have a pop, and it came off the crossbar, off the back of Wilkie, and that's so unfortunate for the AC PoS Spain number 21, and the Cardinals surely now have secured the 3 points. Uzziah Danclair. He has been a live wire throughout, and well, that just shows it. Second time actually that the Cardinals have hit the crossbar. Bartholomew hitting it earlier on, but seems as if it's Danclair's day.
I think he earned that too, Lee. He's been exceptional in all aspects of the game. I think his passing has been good. He's been creating chances. He has been active. I think overall he does deserve the goal. Well, it's going down as an own goal, but
Surely deserves something out of this game.
I think when we interview him after, he will be happy with the 3 points and contributed to it.
Good skill. AC PoS trying to score back. Good save. Double save. That's brilliant goalkeeping there from Estefan Gift. AC PoS just couldn't convert on a missed ball, and could they be punished here? Cardinals are in. Good defending and good recovery from D'Souza, but it's suddenly the action has picked up here. Pan is playing, sun is beating, and the football has definitely gotten more exciting. Let's take another look. It was Ambrose, a double chance and a brilliant double save there from Gift. Point blank.
You have to take your chances. In moments like this, you have to convert. And I think AC PoS Spain's downfall today was missed opportunities.
Corner here for the Cardinals. Whipped in. It's a nice shape on it as well. Cleared away. Pierre drops to his knees. I think it was a head injury. The referee had to blow his whistle there to make sure that all is well. But Ambrose Isaac will be kicking himself. Surely should have scored.
I feel a bit saddened for AC PoS Spain as well, because the score does say 2-0, but it doesn't reflect their performance. They had so many chances, so many chances. But you don't take your chances and you lose.
Handball there in the midfield. AC PoS Spain. I mean, we've seen crazier things in football, Isaac. 2 goals is a lot, but we've seen tremendous comebacks. Can AC PoS Spain go down in the history books today? Arajo. Good ball once again. Ooh, keeper does well. Good performance today from Gift. Here looking for a third even. Here's Greg. Here's Greg. Fouled. And it is a free kick here for the Cardinals. And the win for the Cardinals today will take them to 18 points. Another clean sheet. 10 goals scored in 2 games for them. And they will stay on top of the under-17 Northzone Youth League table. They'll be hoping that City FC Blue could nick some points off of Pro Series to give them a bit of a more comfortable lead at the top of the table. So free kick here for Cardinals in added time. It's going to be substitute Caleb Gregg standing over it. Will he go for goal? Gregg strikes it. Keeper Wilkie holds on well. And that's the final whistle. And the Cardinals fly high at the top of the Northzone Youth League table. Big win, massive win, and not an easy win, it has to be said. It was a battle royale out there despite the 2-0 scoreline. But at the end, it is the Cardinals who come out with 3 points. Zach, your thoughts on the game?
First of all, I'd like to say it was a very entertaining match despite the scoreline. To me, AC PoS Spain, they had so many opportunities to score, but this is how football goes. You don't take your chances, you don't get rewarded. I also think it's a plus for Cardinals because despite scoring 10 goals in 2 games, they have 2 clean sheets, which means defensively, they have been getting the job done. Massive performance from Gift as well on that double save. I know it looked easy, but it's a lot harder than it seems. And I think we just have to commend all the Cardinals yesterday. We talked about the offense, but again, another clean sheet.
Well said. Well put. And it was a lot of action in this 80 minutes in this first game on our broadcast here, the second of the day. And we're going to take a look at just exactly what played off, the goals, the saves, the passages of play, and everything that made this 80 minutes here between Cardinals and AC Port of Spain. Gets it across. As we said, it started off all Cardinals. Free kick one there on the edge of the area. And Sion strike comes in, it's a decent run! Beautiful goal, and set the tone for the first half because the Cardinals were arguably the better team. AC Port of Spain had their chances. Skill from him working it on to his left foot, slips in a nice ball as well. Dancler off the post! Just hitting it off the post. He would be rewarded later on though. AC Port of Spain still have as well some chances, especially through the substitute. Strike comes in. This could be problems. Here's Joseph. This was the big chance, or at least one of them. Gets it across. Edwards. Strike comes in from Edwards. His body getting that strike away. Wide.
The
Cardinals did look the more threatening going forward. Strike was a live wire throughout the game. That chance there, we thought he might have done. Look, a little bit better. He would be frustrated with himself in that instance. And then the game kind of opened up, coming down to the end there. Can this be two for Cardinals? Should have done better. Finish there from the number 9. Not to discredit him at all. Edwards clears it upfield. But it was the Cardinals who had the last laugh. The man himself, Dan Clare, with a strike from miles out. He's a looking one as well. For the keeper, off the back of bouncing off his back. And that should be curtains there. It's the man himself. He doesn't care. Gets it under knows that he secured 3 points. Gives it away. Strike comes in. It's a decent looking one as well. Oh, take all the credit for it. At Foundation Park,
what a performance
in this clash between the Cardinals and AC Port of Spain. And Cardinals remain on top of the table. They move on to 18.6 wins and 1 loss from their 7 games. We have more action for you here at Foundation Park. City FC Blue will take on Pro Series in our second broadcast game. You are watching Under 17 Northzone Youth League action here live on Scorch TV, brought to you by Dairy Dairy, the Milky Milk. This first one finishes Cardinals 2, AC Port of Spain 0. We'll be back with more action. Yeah.
Okay, let's stand by 5 minutes.
Job.
Welcome back to Foundation Park for our second broadcast game of the day. It is City FC Blue and they take on Pro Series. 5th place City FC Blue against 2nd place Pro Series. See the two captains there getting ready for battle, but it's going to be an interesting one. Liu Chin in commentary here alongside Isaac Killer. And Isaac, your thoughts on this one?
And it should be a very entertaining game, Lee. We saw both teams play last week as well, like you said. City FC Blue, in my opinion, got lucky to come out with a draw in their game against Trenton the Hawks. So I think they'll be looking to win a bit more convincingly today and build some momentum. Pro Series, we know there are a lot of talent on that team. And honestly, Lee, I think I'm expecting a Pro Series win today.
Poll prediction. Well, let's run through the lineups for both teams. For City FC Blue, it is Christian Telfer in goal. Of course, Kenai Richardson and Kumani Campbell in the centre-back position, with Lucas Shaw left-back for City FC Blue, and on the right.
Strike was just impressive, and the confidence again from these young players we've been seeing on display, Lee, for me has been absolutely impressive.
Well, no Malachi Leach in post today for City FC Blue. Telfer comes in. Did have a lot of heroics, did Leach last week against Trendsetter Hawks. And here's Nanton getting his first spell of possession. Here's Jeremiah Nanton. Actually told us in an interview as well that wasn't always a dribbler. Actually something he developed during COVID. His father was instrumental in him developing that skill. So that's pretty interesting because it looks very natural to me. Flicked on, because did break down that goal very well. Took it nicely as well last week against Mocha Lions. That chance there from Kai Williams, who came into the squad, wasn't in the starting 11 last week. But starts today for Pro Series. Another notable player not in the squad today, Xavier Barrow, the Fatima College student. Launched forward, City FC Blue will be in the league. Good touch there from Nanton and takes it into his stride immediately. Yeah, that's what he does. And he decides to have a strike. Well, Isaac, he'll definitely be confident. He'll think he could score from anywhere after that goal last week.
Yeah, I think keeping him off that left foot would probably be a good idea for the Pro Series FC team. We know his quality, we see it week in, week out on display. A very, very talented young professional.
That's good work there from Chin Sang. Into Simon Lucas Thompson, skipper of the City FC Blue team. Here's Vanderpool. Giuseppe intercepts it. Launches that one forward, looking for Nanton, but Pro Series deal with it professionally. And they go forward there. That's a good ball forward from Cummings. And nothing. Joseph, who was down that left-hand side, who was trying to make something of it. Kevin Joseph, that is. And he did win a corner as well for Pro Series. So it's Nichols standing over the corner kick here for Pro Series. Referee seeing something he's not pleased with. Kimani Nichols. Oh, that's a lovely delivery as well. Nobody there, probably too high for everybody inside. It goes out for a City FC Blue goal kick.
Ali, being a former professional yourself, how good does it feel to get that early lead?
Well, as we said in the last game, because it was very similar. Last game, of course, Cardinals getting the lead very early on, and they were able to maintain. Let's see if City FC could build off of that early momentum. Already Pro Series have responded well, so wouldn't be surprised if they are able to find a goal. They do have some silent killers in the squad, as we spoke about. Williams. Minute, and once again the man from Trinity Colleges has scored a scorcher for Pro Series. And what a goal there from Kimani Nichols. Williams passes it into Nichols, just beats his man and has a pop, and wow, that is definitely one for the highlight reel. And that's 2-2 for Kimani Nichols, and that's 1-1 here at Foundation Park. What a goal.
Are you looking forward to hear how he breaks this down, Lee?
Well, we just spoke about it, Isaac. You wouldn't be surprised if Pro Series were to find the equalizer And it was definitely one of the guys we were talking about in the lead up, Kimani Nichols. And he does rise to the occasion. And he's done so once again for his team. Well, these long-range efforts seem to be growing more and more in this league. We saw the free kick earlier from Sion in the Cardinals game. Now Kimani Nichols.
Would you say that has been the goal of the day so far, Lee?
I think so. I think it was pure. And again, really was straight in the keeper's line, but I think that one was just pace, pure power and pace.
Yeah, but you think it's also the height as well? Like the ball dipping like last second. You think that have a factor to play?
Could be.
Yeah.
Definitely one to study.
Yeah.
Telfer, as we said, keeper coming into the squad. Malachi Leach normally is the first choice keeper. Not to knock Telfer, because I think the strike was quality. But he might be under some pressure with that goal being scored if he wasn't already a bit nervous. Let's see how he's able to grow into the game.
We are definitely in for a brilliant game of football so far based on the first 10 minutes. I like to say brilliant response from Pro Series though. I mean, it's always it's never a favorable thing to go down 1-0 so early on. The fact that they have responded well speaks volume to their character. Another terrible giveaway, Lee.
Here's St. Louis. Chin Sang wins it nicely. A throw in for Pro Series. Vanderpool launches that one into the sky. Nichols is under it. Controls it nicely. Giuseppe. Questions of a handball. Referee didn't think so. Given away. Since they've scored, City FC haven't really gotten into the game, it has to be said. It's been Pro Series. Responded really well. Also remind you that it was in the second half where last week City FC Blue did their damage, getting those 2 goals. Nanton standing over this free kick here for City FC Blue. Can they regain the lead? Nanton, oof. Bit of a disappointing one from Jeremiah Nanton. Barnett launches that one upfield. It's a heavy kick, and it could be an assist maybe, but it bounces all the way through to Telfer. Here's Lucas Shaw. Decent looking ball, but should be dealt with by Seret. Chin Sang is still pursuing possession. He does well. Here's Manswell. Gives it away to Nichols. Great play from Kimani Nichols. Can he find a pass? Holds on to the ball just a bit too long and gives away possession. Chin Sang. Manswell holds it up well as he does. And he is fouled. That's brilliant play from Manswell. Yeah, look at that. Good strength from Manswell. Just using his body well, eventually drawing the foul from Serret. Free kick here for City FC Blue. I haven't seen much of them in the past few minutes. It's Matthew Lee Young, another player who stood out last week, I think. Standing over this one for his team. Lee Young whips it in nicely. Back post. Nanton, I think, is under it. And offside. Actually, it wasn't Nanton. It was Kanai Richardson, I believe. Lee Young, lovely delivery. I'm not sure exactly why it was called offside. Didn't seem to be a head start from the player, but it has been disallowed. So still 1-0 here.
I like the excellent response from CTFC Blue though. After scoring a really goal, it's like you said, they were a bit out of the match. Now it seems like
Lovely tackle.
it's like they are finding their footing and starting to get a little control of the game now. Like Pro Series are a team that should not be underestimated though. Like you said, they have a lot of talent in that lineup.
High boot there from Manswell. And I have to agree with you, yes, there is a lot of talent in this Pro Series team, as you could see. And talent to come off the bench as well.
And we spoke about Kamani's goal last week and this week. We should also mention Manswell did score last week as well. I think they tally again today. So I think that's going to be a confidence booster for anyone, Lee, don't you think?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Especially as a striker, you want to score. So often, strikers are criticized for not being able to convert. Manswell is definitely doing his job on top there.
I would say last week against the Trent Center Hawks, to me it did look like he was having a hard time. We all know how good the Trent Center Hawks defense is. So I think today he will be looking to bounce back from after that performance. And he has started well in my opinion. I think he has been very active, picking up good positions, and obviously he was rewarded with the goal.
Well, a throw in high up the pitch here for Pro Series. Bit of a poor goal kick there from Telfer. Put his team under a bit of pressure. Here's Nichols. Loses out. Simon Thompson.
Would you say he gives you a bit of Eberiche Eze vibes?
Nichols? Could be.
His movement has been incredible so far. It always seems like he's 2 or 3 steps ahead of the play. He always knows what he wants to do next. I think that's a very good skill to have as a young footballer.
Absolutely. Here's Vanderpool. Lovely play from him. But it's good defending by Shaw. By Lee Young rather. Now it's Shaw on the ball. Forward. Well defended by Pro Series once again. Here's Lee Young picking up the pieces. But gives it away in a dangerous position. Williams. Out wide to Joseph. Kevin Joseph has a strike. Vanderpool is there. That one is spinning and temporarily out by Shaw and way over the bar by Jedediah Flats. That strike needed to be a bit flatter.
This is why they pay you the big bucks. Very end-to-end stuff here though. I think this is, as football fans, this is what we love to see. Very high intensity, very entertaining game of football.
Lee Young. Telfer with the no-nonsense clearance. Haven't seen too much of Nanton yet. Was a similar case in last week's game as well. Came alive in the second half really. It was his goal and his ball played through that led to the penalty that equalized.
And that's the thing about players of their caliber. They can be quiet for 89 minutes and the one chance they get, they punish you. So I think Pro Series are going to have a hard time containing him. They are doing a good job so far, but we'll see how it goes.
Nichols battling. Might have picked up a knock there. No questions about his goal though. That was, I would say, world class. Nearly 20-minute mark, so next time the ball goes out of play should be a cooling break for both teams. I'm sure they'll want it. The sun is absolutely blazing. But here come Pro Series. That's a good ball across. Van der Poel with all his might. Couldn't get on the end of it. But he was free like a bird. Good work down the left-hand side from Cummings. Got his ball across, and Van der Poel maybe should have gone with his head, I think, actually. Might have been St. Louis, though, who was on the back post. Not sure. Nevertheless, no goal scored. And as I said, it is a cooling break, water break. And 1-1 action here. You know, a second broadcast game here between City FC Blue. Isaac, what have been your thoughts on the half so far?
To me, it's been a very interesting half of football league. Chances created by both teams. Our Pro Series, in my opinion, do seem to be better. They seem to be more active in the final third, and I think that they will be rewarded for their effort. We saw another chance there, almost converted.
So let's take a look at the goals. And two really good goals from both teams. Different perspectives. This is City FC Blue with an early one. Chinsang got it across. Manswell
as well.
with a proper
Can they finish?
striker's
And
finish.
goal.
Actually, in the side netting, he'll probably be happy with that one.
And City
And
FC
he
Blue
was,
with
as you
a
could clearly see.
massive
And City
goal.
FC Blue thought that they were in the driving seat early on, until
Williams.
Kimani Nichols had other ideas. Just picks it up here, shifts it on to his right foot, and
strikes it
home
as well.
past
Kimani
Telford.
Nichols!
A beautiful goal
And once again,
from the number
the man
10,
from
and he
Trinity
runs into his
Colleges
camp, and they'll be absolutely
has
happy
scored.
with what he's been able to produce there. It's been really good football here in this opening 21 minutes, Isaac.
It's also been a very good day of excellent finishing. We've seen some brilliant goals today from these youngsters.
As I keep telling people, if you're home watching the English Premier League, what are you doing? You should be tuning in to the Northzone Youth League on Scorch TV, brought to you by Dairy Dairy, the Milky Milk. And if you can't watch it online, come on down to the Foundation Park and take in the action live and direct. Lovely atmosphere, food is on sale, partners playing, and of course, top quality football from some of the top young talent here in Trinidad and Tobago. And of course, Isaac Killawan is commentating. Well, Pro Series back in possession once again. It's Joseph. Can he get that ball across? He does. Ooh, and and a great save from Telfer. Didn't look to be a convincing shot, but it's a penalty. And it seems as if Kimani Nichols is involved again. I think actually it might be Cummings. But after a massive save from Telfer, Pro Series find themselves with a penalty. Referee, well, a bit of confusion, but the ball actually went out. Maybe definitely was a foul, but I think the ball went out. Referee signaled for a penalty, but the linesman corrected him, and it is a corner kick. So City FC Blue rather, get away with one there, because it was a penalty if the ball didn't go out. But it's a corner kick. Nichols whips it in nicely. Lovely ball. Back post, Van der Poel. And it's in. And Pro Series take the lead. And I think it's Kai Williams who got the final touch. Or is it Kevin Joseph? He seems to be doing most of the celebration. But Pro Series won't care because they lead 2-1, Zach.
Once again, an excellent delivery. To me, it was good goalkeeping. He closed down in the post, but no coverage on the back post and easy tapping.
Well, Nichols at the heart of it all again. Lovely delivery. Van der Poel won his header. He's very tall. It was definitely Kai Williams who got the telling touch.
Is that
Bit scrappy in the midfield, but City FC Blue do have a free kick here.
I would like to see a bit more of Nanton. I think he's a player that the fans definitely tune in to watch, and I think we need to see him a bit more involved in the match.
Lee Young chips it over nicely. Well headed away. Here's Sankar striking it. Oh, and it's off the crossbar. What a strike! Well, that happened so quickly. I don't even know who took the shot.
The white guy, number 9, white guy.
Let's see. That's exactly. It was a decent ball from Lee Young. Cleared away. Sankar, and it was actually Simon Thompson who got that strike there. The captain, who was pure, and he's unlucky to not be rewarded with a goal. And it stays 2-1 Pro Series. Well, Pro Series now are the ones who have gotten away with one.
Excellent response from CTFC Blue, by the way.
Hey,
Lucas Simon. Oh!
What's that?
Well, it's all happening here in Foundation Park.
Who's that?
Lucas Simon Thompson, very unfortunate to not get his name on the score sheet there. That would have been another one to add to the catalogue. He absolutely cracked that one. He is a bit of a midfield general. Here's Chin Sang taking on St. Louis. Brilliant tackle though from Ethan St. Louis.
I think he was also one of them who had a very quiet game last weekend, St. Louis, but to me, he was very consistent. He shows again why he is in the starting lineup again this week.
I think Vanderpool, as I said, you might look at him and think he's not any sort of influential player, but he's brilliant. In terms of the way that he runs, he's not the most athletic looking player.
But his football IQ is very high.
Very high, and very effective as well.
He's also a very unselfish player, in my opinion.
Yep. I think he's really one to watch for the future.
I think that's always a quality you would want in a player when you're building a team. You know, that unselfishness. Very supportive of his teammates, always looking for his teammates as well. Like you said, his passing to me is very underrated.
Yep. St. Louis into the very Vanderpool. This time loses out possession. And City FC Blue trying to counter-attack here. Simon Thompson with a lovely ball out to Nanton. Miscontrols, a rare sighting, but he gets back possession. Somehow still has the ball. Sankar into Chin Sang. And referee blows. Not sure what that was for, but here's a free kick for Pro Series. 12 minutes remain in this first half of normal time. Seret, that's not the kick he wanted, and gives it to Sankar. Can't control. Vanderpool with some lovely control himself. Plays it out wide. Joseph Vanderpool.
Nice chop, boy. Nice chop.
Loses out possession. Here's Chin Sang. Manswell lays it off for Lee Young. City FC starting to move the ball a bit better. Is Manswell. Oh, that's lovely play from City FC Blue. Unlucky. Giuseppe. A heavy touch. Pro Series now have the ball. Oh, and Vanderpool is in space. He's onside as well.
Nice lot talking about.
And Vanderpool turns from assister to finisher. And Pro Series all of a sudden 3-1 up against City FC Blue. He seemed to be in acres of space there, Isaac.
That's always good to see a player like him rewarded. Lee. You spoke about how unselfish he is. Now he finally reaps the reward, and very, very happy for him today.
Well, it's a good spot from his teammates. I mean, he was in acres of space, picked his corner, and finished it like a professional.
I have to say though, Lee Telfa has been let down by his defense on 2 occasions recently. I don't think he's done anything wrong. I just think it's poor defending from CTFC Blue. We saw it last week as well.
Well, Van der Poel punches the sky, and you could see how much it means to him, the Pro Series man. And we are really witnessing an exciting game here. Just when you thought City FC Blue maybe might claw back into it, Pro Series take another opportunity. And it's all smiles in the Pro Series camp. Kimani Nichols looks very happy with what his team is doing right now.
That's a very, very good response from Pro Series, in my opinion. They were down 1-0 in this match.
Hard to believe.
But like you said, the talent that they have, it's not surprising to see them score as many as they have. We're only 30 minutes into this game, by the way, guys, so a lot of football left to be played. A lot more goals in the fixture as well.
Lee Young. It's good play from City FC Blue, trying to respond immediately. Manswell.
He's such a physical player, Lee. What do you do against players of his stature?
I'll answer you in a second. Nanton is fouled. Yeah, I think it's just about... You mean from a defensive perspective?
Yeah, like as a coach, when you see someone like him running at you, what do you tell your players? Okay, well, you need to do this.
Well, I think it's all about matching up your defenders properly.
Wow, you're matching up against that. He's such a physical player to contain.
And that's the beauty of it, because sometimes coaches might be inclined to put two men to mark him, frees up space for another player. So it's good to have that kind of option in your squad. Nanton rolls it back. Lee Young strikes it. Ooh, and decent effort. Just over the bar. One of the training ground from City FC Blue, Nanton. Just rolling it back. It had a good weight on it. Might have just bubbled up on Lee Young. Good idea.
A good response from City FC Blue. In my opinion, I don't think they can afford to concede another goal. They have to make sure that they keep it compact and keep that defense low.
Van der Poel.
Well,
St. Louis. Big throw. Van der Poel is under it, but Shaw wins the battle. Good ball from Campbell into Nanton, who does, well, that's brilliant from Jeremiah Nanton, but he actually loses possession, but City FC Blue get it back. Joseph. Can't seem to settle the ball. Lee Young wins possession for City FC Blue.
Game has gotten a bit scrappy.
Well, that's a good idea from Simon Thompson. Barnett goes long. Oh, and this could be problems again. Van der Poel is charging, but this time Telfer has it all under control. Shaw with some good footwork, and he's fouled by Sebro. Actually, play continues. Here's Williams, score of the second goal for Pro Series. And he's fouled, and it will be a free kick here. Maybe within shooting range, the way these youths are going these days.
We've seen some absolute banger. Would you be surprised to see another one today?
Not at all. And look who's standing over it, none other than Flats.
And I think he's a player with only one thing in mind when he stands over those free kicks.
Telfer is setting his wall. 3 goals have gone past him. Isaac thinks he's blameless. Flat strikes it. And, well, had some movement on it, but was never going to trouble Telfer in the City FC blue post. Lovely ball through, but nobody at the end of it. St. Louis. Oh, Chen Sang wins it. St. Louis recovers well, but Chen Sang still in possession. And Pro Series do get it clear. Manswell was lurking. Here's Van der Poel. Cleared away by Campbell. Chen Sang. Van der Poel again working hard. He's really had a good first half as Van der Poel. Oh, that's lovely skill and he's fouled. Turning on the style here is Van der Poel.
And you see what our goal does, Lee. The confidence, the skills, the showboated, everything is on display today. You can tell he's feeling confident in himself.
That's it. Well, the production team reacting to that one. That was really good skill from Van der Poel. Flats. With a high kick, Telfer is getting under it. Doesn't claim it, but it is cleared away by City FC Blue.
Over.
Flats plays it over the top. And again, nobody at the end of it. Telfer made that a lot harder than it probably should have been. But he was showing the end.
Yeah, I think he's been a bit hard done by the 3 goals. Like 2 of them to me were just defensive errors. Like the offense of the Pro Series, they just open back post. We saw the Van der Poel and acres of space on that third goal, like acres of space, not our body near. I think Telfer did good to close down his near post, but so much he could do, you know.
Oh, there he is, Van der Poel. Really good half, maybe shout for man of the half so far. Been very involved in everything that has gone right for Pro Series.
Would you say the goalkeeping position is the hardest position to play in football league?
Definitely one of. I think they go under the radar a lot as well. People don't understand the importance of a save.
Do you think you would make it as a goalkeeper?
Definitely not. Well, Pro Series will be very pleased with the way that they've responded to going down so early. And tell you what, Isaac, it's been 3 really brilliant goals, has to be said. All started off by the brilliance of Kimani Nichols with that long-range strike. And here they go again, Pro Series. Joseph, good defending from Simon Thompson. Oof.
And for me, I think City FC Blue, they are doing the same thing they did last week in the first half against Centre Hawks. They're just not protecting the ball. And to me, I think that's their biggest problem. Cheap giveaways and terrible positions.
And the thing is, they are so accustomed to keeping the ball. They do have a lot of chemistry. So they'll be disappointed that they haven't been able to really show their brand. You do look at all the City FC teams, they do play that passing as we're seeing now, but they just haven't been able to get it to a T today to really give any pressure, or put any pressure rather, on that Pro Series defense. But here's Nanton trying to make something happen. Good ball as well inside. Sankar couldn't control it. And again, good work from Van der Poel.
Well, we have seen City FC Blue overcome a 2-goal deficit already. Can they do it again?
They'll definitely be coming out all guns blazing in that second half. That's about 30 seconds of normal time remaining. Flats standing over it. Decent delivery. Well cleared away. And the referee's seen enough for this first half. And we can't wait to see more. But Pro Series lead City FC Blue 3-1. Zach, what a half of football.
If you love football, this is for you. I think it's going to be hard to believe if we tell you that City FC Blue were up 1-0 4 minutes into the match, Lee. 4 minutes. Pro Series, they responded well, and of course, like you said, 3 brilliantly taken goals in my opinion.
Yep, absolutely brilliant. Pro Series turning the game on its head, and it's characteristic of them. They've been having a really brilliant season, as we know, only one defeat, and they look to be on their way to their 6th victory of the season already. But let's take a look at some of the highlights. Let's take a look at those goals. It was Manswell and City FC Blue early on who got the lead.
It's a good looking ball as well.
Can they finish? And it's a
as
we said, they were happy. And really
City FC Blue with a massive goal.
Manswell with 2 and 2 young after scoring last week. Chinsang with a
cross. It's a good looking ball as well.
Manswell did
Can
well
they finish?
and finished it nicely.
Lovely finish.
And at that point, it was 1-0 to City FC Blue squad. But
as we spoke about
Pro Series, we know the quality,
Williams.
and the man who got them back into the game is quality personified. Kimani Nichols works the angle, strikes it as well. Kimani Nichols! And
once again, the man from Trinity Colleges.
And they knew the importance of that goal. The entire squad, even Barnett, was up celebrating. Take a look at that. Just works the angle, strikes it as well. Kimani Nichols for Pro Series. You see on your TV. Well, if you're watching it on Scores TV. He would have seen it's a corner kick. Nichols again at the nicely lovely corner. Back post, Van der Poel. And the back post just keeping it alive.
And it's in.
Kai Nichols was the one coming into the squad this week,
lead.
finishing nicely.
And I think it's Kai Williams.
Pro Series,
but it's a corner kick. Nichols whips it in nicely. Lovely ball. Back post, Van der Poel.
And well,
and it's in. But Pro Series won't care because they lead 2-1.
Zach, Pro Series led Giuseppe. And then this was a heavy touch. Pro Series now have the ball. Oh, and Van der Poel is in space. He's onside as well. To finisher. And Pro Series all of a sudden 3-1 up against City FC Blue. A heavy touch. Pro Series now have the ball. Oh, and Van der Poel is in space. He's onside as well. He was in acres of space. Picked his corner and finished it like 3-1. 4 goals in this first half in this encounter between City FC Blue and Pro Series. And it is 3-1, the second place team on the league lead. You're watching Under 17 Northzone Youth League football here live on Scorch TV. Brought to you by Dairy Dairy, the Milky Milk. We'll be back. Second half action.
But this is. Yeah, but this small. But this is what I wasn't gonna say. No, I was gonna say.
Does it?
I was gonna say I was gonna say. Sure. Yeah, what I was gonna tell you is, you know the if you had any. Okay. Pushing. That's not what I was gonna ask. What I was gonna ask is if you have a European tip and a small. You know,
I know you want to talk about.
Not here. The thing is, you're fine. Yeah.
Wait, order fries up.
Yeah, wait. It's a 5 minutes.
I put some Pimani goal one time. I don't stick by, I tell you. I don't support my school dog.
4 now, wait.
Two.
That's
Brentford?
small.
What?
I see somebody said I not even.
4-0? Oh, like the prediction, bro.
1 nil, like.
That's now?
Like, guys, go.
I just asked bad dog.
No, what I said there, I don't go. Ah, wait, the problem, like, damn.
Is it? 2-0?
That's 1 nil.
Oh.
Plain offensive
They
football.
go win the weekend.
You have been there, right?
They go win it, they go win it.
You can't stand them.
I don't like how men backing me just for bad mind now. Man. So I don't mind. Better Arsenal really win the league.
I
Yes?
want to you, you have. I'll just get one.
I like this goal. Nice goal, no?
Nice little touch to bring it back when he
Yes,
stopped.
boy.
And the first round was that I watched it. A good strike though.
I feel like it was the overrated man. Welcome back to Foundation Park. Under 17 Northzone Youth League action. It's City FC Blue against Pro Series, and Pro Series lead 3-1 after being down 1-0 early on in the first half. They really have done an excellent job to bring this one back. And we are in for an exciting second half to see how this plays off. Of course, Liu Chin here in commentary alongside Isaac. A killer one. Isaac, what do we expect to see from City FC Blue in the second half?
Hopefully goals, because they need to pull it back. We saw them down 2-0 to Trent Hawks last weekend. They managed to get a 2-2 draw. Currently they are down 2-0 against Pro Series, and let's see if they can bring it back again.
Well, we've seen some really high quality goals in this game, and today on a whole, and we're really hoping to see some more quality football here in the second half.
I think I really like to see Jeremiah Anton get more involved as well. I think in the first half he was fairly quiet. He is a player we know can change the game, and I think in order for City FC Blue to get back in this one, he needs to show up.
Absolutely agree. Well, we're off, and Pro Series lead City FC Blue 3-1. Does manage to stay like this. Pro Series will stay level on points with Cardinals at the top of the table. Both teams with 18 points, 6 wins and 1 defeat. So it's really gonna come down to the wire in this under 17 division between the two. Of course, Cardinals getting a 2-0 victory earlier on against AC PoS Spain. Not the most comfortable win, it has to be said, from the Cardinals, but nevertheless got the job done.
I think it was a very entertaining game in my opinion. We all agree AC PoS Spain in my opinion should have scored, but unfortunately it didn't go their way. City FC Blue in this game though, they really need to find one back. Especially, I think within the next 50 minutes they have to score a goal. I think that's going to be very important for them to set the momentum, set the tempo, and hopefully get something out of this match.
Jeremiah Nanton, he hasn't had the best game today, but he doesn't need much to get into. Can't just create a moment of brilliance. He has that in his locker.
Once again, massive shout out to all the athletes performing today. It is very hot. I think Amelie would agree with that as well. It is very harsh conditions at the moment in Trinidad and Tobago.
Well, some may say it's scorching out there, and you are watching live on Scorch TV, of course. Brought to you by Dairy, the milky milk. Free kick here for Blue. Decides to go short.
Yeah, I think that is a questionable free kick in my opinion. Like, you're down 2 goals, why are you playing a short free kick and now you lose the ball?
Problems here. Pro Series. Oh, and it's wide, and flag went up as well.
20,
But
20,
they seem to be
He not running back, so. He not running back, so.
looking for it there, City FC Blue.
Once again, Lee unnecessarily putting himself in a poor position.
Flats did well, and it was Van der Poel who you would put your house on to finish that one, but he was offside anyway, so it wouldn't have counted. Oh, that's a lovely touch there from Lee Young. Here's Shaw. Into Chin Sang. Does well to keep possession. Lee Young in the angle, but cleared away by the Pro Series defense.
That looked more like it, Lee. Comfortable in possession, moving the ball around. Eventually, chances will come.
Telfer plays it out wide. Here's Campbell. City FC, some good build-up play. Lovely play. Here's Nanton. Oh, that's good play from Jeremiah Nanton, and a decent looking ball as well. It's a Mantwell. And rolls through to Barnett.
But that's exactly what we want to see from CTFC Blue League. That's it right there. We know how good they are in possession. We talk about the chemistry all the time. And that right there is a good display of it. Chances will come. They just have to stick to what they are good at and do what they know how to do.
100% agree. Van der Poel battling away. Looking to continue the form that he had in the first half, but it's excellent work by Shaw. Lee Young with a heavy touch. Still in possession though, City FC Blue, and given away. Kunai Richardson couldn't keep possession. Here's Cummings overlapping. Good work from Thompson. Nanton launches that one crossfield, looking for Chin Sang, who does end up with the ball eventually or doesn't. City FC Blue through. It's going to be a substitution for Pro Series.
The game does seem to be calming a bit. CTFC Blue do seem to be controlling more of the game, more of the ball. We see Nanton being a lot more involved so far, and I think that's what all CTFC Blue fans will be hoping for in the second half.
Nanton, ooh, lovely ball. Lee Young. Throw in here for Pro Series. And they have City FC Blue right where they want them, up 3-1. St. Louis with the throw. Excellent control from Williams, but it's intercepted well by City FC Blue. Campbell into Lee Young, who turns well and runs out of real estate, but he does win a throw for his team. Just to remind viewers as well that under 17 division of the Northzone Youth League, they will be playing 80 minutes, 40-minute halves for these games, not the usual 90 that we'll be accustomed to. Here's Flats. Excellent strength from Jedediah Flats, and he's giving directions. Lovely ball out wide to Van der Poel. The danger man. Van der Poel works his angle and whips it back post, but it's good defending by Shaw. And Lucas Thompson clears it further. Nanton is charging down the ball. Good defending though from Narcissus. And it will be a throw in here for City FC Blue. Do need to get that goal soon if they want any chance of getting back into this one. Have to get the likes of Nanton, the likes of Manswell on the ball. Those are the ones who could really poison and hurt you and get those decisive goals and those decisive moments. It's going to be another substitution as well for City FC Blue. It seems as if it's Sankar who's making way. Long throw comes in, cleared away, and a goal kick for Pro Series. Barnett hasn't really been tested in the goal. I mean, he did concede, but not much he could have really done about it. But TFC Blue haven't really made any big chances. We do recall when Lucas Simon Thompson rattled the crossbar in the first half. That could have been a defining moment. But not much action for Barnett in the Pro Series goal thus far. Here's a free kick though for City FC Blue. Nanton is standing over it. We did see him score a free kick earlier on in the season from similar range. Let's see what he could serve up here. You wouldn't put it past him, Isaac, would you?
No, we wouldn't. We know the power that left foot has on it. We know how talented of a footballer he is.
So it is Nanton standing over it here for City FC Blue. Nanton! Straight into the wall. Pro Series defending well. Somehow, oof. Tell you what, that was some good footwork, but Pro Series emerged with it because all over the top, and it's a good one as well. Defending in the end. That's how quickly they can hurt you, Pro Series. Kamani Nichols has the ability to play that ball in transition. So it there. Corner kick here for Pro Series. Can't extend their lead. Ooh, that's a lovely delivery, flat. Seabro. Handball.
Handball.
Unlucky there from Seabro. Just wasn't helped by the dryness of the pitch.
You can see the idea from Pro Series with that free kick, with that corner kick though. Just the ball was played a little bit behind the attacking player. How do you think CTFC will find their way back into the game now?
They just have to get a goal. I think they just need a goal, and that will kickstart everything. Need to get the ball, as I was saying earlier, into Nanton and into Manswell. One that can hurt you. And even Leon, somebody who could really pick a killer pass into one of those players. And one goal could really shift the momentum in this one. They've started the half on a decent note, have City FC Blue, but nothing too convincing as yet, and time is only going to run out.
We also have to factor in that Pro Series can still score another goal.
Flats whips in that one. Back post was Van der Poel again. Tell you what, Van der Poel is having the game of his life today. He's really been involved. Immediately runs across to take the corner as well. Let's see, Flats with a high kick, and well, Van der Poel does have the height. It actually came off Kenai Richardson. Van der Poel whips it in. It's a good looking delivery as well. Everybody misses it. And City FC Blue can emerge. That was a really good delivery. Here's Nanton. Handball. Lee Young into Manswell, who's picks up a very deep position, and he's fouled as well. Kansas City FC Blue go 2 weeks back to back of clawing back a 2-0 deficit, 2-goal deficit rather. Think it's possible, Isaac?
Yeah, I think it is possible, but being down 2 goals, that's not where you want to see Manswell. That's not the positions you want to see him occupying. I mean, he did win the foul, but I think they really need to play with a little more urgency to get the team up the field and try to score a goal. They need to nick a goal as soon as possible.
Launch forward by Shaw. Oh, big opportunity. Shots flying everywhere. Pro Series somewhat get it clear. It is a City FC ball once again. On a free kick. They're going to need to capitalize on one of these though. Nanton runs across to take this one for his team.
Fellas, tell them to rock in the scaffolding away.
Nanton curls it in. Lovely delivery. Keeper. Barnett just did enough. Nanton wins back possession. Has a strike, but it's blocked by guess who? Van der Poel. Loose ball cleared away by Campbell and further by Simon Thompson. Here's Nichols. Good defending from City FC Blue. Again, Simon Thompson just heaves that one upfield.
I think FC Blue need to really try and get a goal back as soon as possible. Maybe they change tactics, maybe they bring on some new players, but something needs to change. The way they're approaching the game right now clearly isn't working. I mean, aside from not scoring, they haven't really been creating that much chances.
Well said.
It also seems pretty comfortable for Pro Series in the second half, in my opinion. They have the 2-goal cushion, they are allowed to sit back and defend, counter. I think they do look happy doing that.
Well intercepted. Here's Van der Poel. Oh, that's a good touch, and Van der Poel is in here. Could be 4. Great save, Telfer. Well, big save from Telford. Could be an important one as well.
But once again, City FC Blue concede a chance from not protecting the ball. I think that has been their biggest problem, in my opinion.
Flats plays it out wide. Oh, that's good skill. Narcis deals with that well. Here's Nichols. Keeps possession well and plays it out wide to Van der Poel, but it's good defending. Take a look. That's a lovely touch from Van der Poel. Worked it onto his left foot well, and yeah, big credit to Telfer. Got down quickly, made the stop, and the rebound was denied as well. Ball played through.
Mansell playing in midfield.
Nichols. But they played around with it too much there, Chen Sang. What touch. Another chance goes back in there for City FC. Lee Young, or rather Shaw. Seems as if he has dropped into a deeper position, Isaac, as Nichols is fouled. Oh yeah, so just stepped on his foot.
Just over 20 minutes left in the match. The action has kind of slowed down, but anything can happen. Like I said, we've seen comebacks, we've seen amazing goals, we've basically seen everything, and hopefully we can get entertaining 20 minutes of football to see out the game.
Kimani Nichols receiving some treatment here. Pro Series will be hoping that he's okay, because very valuable asset in this team. I mean, coach might be tempted to take him off here, rest him a bit with the lead that Pro Series have.
With the quality they have coming off the bench as well, I think it's okay to make a substitution to protect your star player, in my opinion. Well, who would you say has been your standout player today, Lee?
So I think there have been a few, but I definitely think Van der Poel, for me, has been standout. I mean, he's been gotten an assist, he's gotten his goal, he's created chances. He's even been doing his defensive work as well. He's just been all over the pitch, and I think I have to give it to Van der Poel.
I have to say I can't.
So far.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Lee. I think he has been exceptional so far. We talk about the goals that he scored and the assists, but he's created a lot of chances as well. We saw the corner he took. Everyone missed it, in my opinion. It should have been a goal, but he has been having an exceptional performance today.
Malachi Neves is on the pitch, number 13 for City FC Blue. So they have added to their attacking firepower here. Pro Series took that as a chance to refuel themselves. And we are into the 62nd minute of action, just about 18 and a half minutes remain. In this encounter between City FC Blue and Pro Series. Launch forward. Nichols is back on the pitch and on his feet as well. Manswell did score that opening goal for City FC Blue, remember, seems like years ago. But he was the opener. Or rather, he did score the opener. Flats. So lovely work. Here's Williams. And a lovely recovery tackle there from Shaw.
I must say, after our 4-goal chilling first half, Lee, second half has been quite calm, you know. I think Pro Series would be very happy with the state of the game. I don't think they in any hurry to do much. I think they're comfortable just defending their lead, and so far they've been doing a very good job at it. We saw them on the counter create chances, we saw them on set pieces, and here we have another one.
Nichols whips it in, cleared away by Richardson. Chinsang with some good skill, but does lose out possession. Neves works hard. Foul. Free kick for City FC Blue. Manswell is eager to get things back on the way.
I must say that he has worked very hard today. You can clearly see how much a win here or a point here would mean to him. He has run himself tirelessly into the ground, challenge after challenge, and I must say we must commend him for his efforts. "15 minutes left to go in this match, guys. CTFC Blue with a free kick, 2-goal deficit. Can they claw their way back into this one?"
Set piece opportunity here. They do have some height in the mix, the likes of Manswell and Neves. Can they deliver? Sure. Launches it into the Pro Series box, but it's easily cleared away. Wasn't the best delivery. And again, good tackle. Throw in for City FC Blue.
I think CTFC Blue just need to calm the game down a bit and play at their speed. Right now it feels like things are a bit rushed, and they are inviting opportunities for Pro Series to extend their lead. In a position like this, Lee, you do not want to concede another goal. You cannot afford to concede another goal if any chance of getting a point out of this one.
Yeah, I am kind of.
Here's Nichols looking for his second of the match. Kept the ball well. Slipped there, Manswell. Actually hasn't looked too bad in the midfield, to be honest with you.
I feel like his work rate and his physicality especially is something that does help CTFC Blue a lot in the middle of the pitch. He is able to shield the ball, regain possession, and keep it comfortably.
Strike. Saved. That one lacked the venom necessary to beat Barnett.
We have seen a lot of talent on display here today, Lee. But one thing as a football enjoyer, it's great to see the youths get to showcase their abilities. I mean, we've spoken about the heavy hitters, but players like Cummings, Chinsang, I think two of them had good games. I think even in the second half as well, despite conceding 3 goals, Shaw has also made some very vital tackles. So it's really good to see some of the young talents on this team.
Well, here's Van der Poel, one of the bright sparks in this Pro Series team. Strike comes in. Ooh, lovely movement, and Telfer had to come up with the goods to keep that one out, and that's a brilliant strike and an even more brilliant save.
I would also say Telfer has also had a very good game despite conceding 3 goals as well. You see the pass from Van der Poel, and wonderful strike. Fingertip save from Telfer to push that over the bar.
Whipped in. Back post, flats. Couldn't get that one goalwards. And Pro Series looking for that fourth. Been a bit quiet for a while, but here they are again. Zavan Joseph in the fray.
Get back.
Is hungry, scored last week.
Like you said earlier, Lee, he did have some critique of his own game, and hopefully we get to see some improvements.
Well, I was just about to say he held on to the ball a bit too long there. And he's watching this back, he'll probably chuckle at that one.
He is also a very promising young talent as well. And I think something that's very commendable is at that age to assess your own mistakes and errors and take accountability for it is something that we must give praise for, you know. Shows a sense of maturity, in my opinion.
Zavan Joseph, the St. Mary's College student, number 9 for Pro Series. Here's Leong. Anton unable to keep possession. He'll be frustrated with his performance today. Jeremiah Anton hasn't really been able to impact the game in the way he normally does.
It has been a very underwhelming game from Nanton.
Barnett nearly spilling that one there, but showed good composure in the end. Cummings. Here's Nichols. Lee Young steals it away from him. City FC Blue running out of time. And here's Kimani Nichols with a good strike. And Nichols, well, he's a sharp shooter. And he tried to get his second there.
How are you? Oh. A wonderful strike from Nichols, and with the confidence that he's built up over the past 2 games, they can't blame him for taking on that shot. Very good to see him moving about comfortably as well after that injury scare earlier. He is a player, we know how important he is to the Pro Series team.
It's almost done, it's almost done. Pull it down. Back about 4.
8 minutes remain. Pro Series look to be in the driving seat here. Look to be maintaining their good form. All the goals, of course, in this one scored in the first half. Cleared away. There's Nichols, who lovely flick into Van der Poel. Seret clears that one out of play. Anyway, will do really for Pro Series. As you said, Zach, they're pretty comfortable. They'll be okay with the way things are going in this game.
Yeah, they seem to be very comfortable with the state of the match at the moment. Like I said, they just have to sit back, invite pressure, and then counter attack, and it seems to be working for them. despite being up 3-1 and CTFC looking for the goals per series, do seem to be the one creating more chances, and they've tested Telfa a lot in the second half.
Manswell turns nicely in midfield. Shaw. Can he keep it in? Can't.
One, get him out of this shot now. One, get him out of this shot.
Can't get him out much shot.
Just to remind you as well, the Cardinals league leaders with a 2-0 victory over AC PoS earlier on today. 18 points at the top of the league table.
Just over 5 minutes left to play, Lee. And CTFC Blue will be looking at Jeremiah Nanton for chance. I see he moved back over to the right, which means
Manswell launches that one cross field and nobody there. Kind of sums up the performance today from City FC. Hasn't been their best day out. No disrespect to them, but I don't think they could find much fault in that statement.
the performance was not up to the level that we normally expect from them, especially when it comes to protecting the ball. We know they are a team that like to keep possession. We know they are a team that they're a team that enjoy having chemistry, and today it just wasn't there for them. Sloppy passes, lackluster defending, and they got punished for it. I think the result of the match is actually pretty fair to them in my opinion, because, like I said, Telfa was called on to make some big saves. This could have been a very embarrassing result for them.
Free kick here for City FC Blue. Nanton. Good skill. A goal here would really make things interesting. Oh, and that's a dreadful tackle. Should be a yellow card. It was Nanton with some good footwork. It was Narcissus
Show number 5 day.
with a
Show number 5, number 2.
lunging tackle
Show
there.
number 5.
In my opinion, that's a smart challenge. Nanton was gone. I don't think he was going to recover. I think he would have been in either he would have had options to take a shot or probably pass the ball across that teammate. So sometimes you just have to risk it, Lee. I mean, in that position, your teammate got passed and then you up next. You'd have been on a highlight reel as well. On the Interception podcast.
Well, here's Nanton standing over the free kick that he won, and he decides to shoot as well. Good save from Barnett. City FC trying to get a goal here and make it interesting. That ball didn't look like it went out to me, but again, referee always has the final decision. Let's take a little look. Nanton. Yeah, I think it was Leong lurking there. Just couldn't get a touch on it. It was good defending from Pro Series. Another slip there in the midfield. Shaw Gives it away. More and more. Looks like Pro Series do have this one in the bag unless this man has something to say about it. Nanton. Lovely ball out wide. Continues his run as well. Here's Lee Young. Neves is fouled. There's a free kick here. Massive victory over City FC Blue here in the 12-10. As you could see, was heavily involved in everything. Pro Series team. They did a lovely shot.
Lovely movement and Telfer. And that's a brilliant strike. And an even more brilliant save.
In my opinion. Well, I guess he kept the score very
Excited to shoot as well. Good save.
Had some glimpses, but really didn't get into it, unfortunately for him. But it finishes Pro Series 3, City FC Blue 1. And that is all the action that we have for you here. It's been an absolute pleasure. And for all of you who have been viewing, on behalf of myself, Liu Chin, Isaac Killawan, and the entire Scorch TV broadcasting team, thank you for viewing with us. And we'll see you next week for more Northzone Youth League action. Since like 4.
Alright, thank you, Ben.
Alright, you win. Alright. You go on in, so we don't eat, man. You could eat if you want to, you know. Why, for me?
Yeah, I'm good. Can I press it that way? What's up? Okay.
That was good.
You shut it out, right?
Yeah. Huh?
You shut it out?
Take off right.
Yeah. No, you can't take some.
I go eat tonight.
Mark Keller. Mark Keller. I'm on a
You don't like mackerel? You don't?
Good to that.
Yeah. Serious?
Yeah,
Wait.
I went out there, I've been
how much you looking to do? Yeah. How much? Only?
Yeah. This happened years ago, I was good for a while. I go on my
How much did you suppose are it?
Huh?
What did you
And
suppose
we
are
make a
it?
good promo for we boy.
Cross? No, man. I don't post every
Funny can I use
Huh?
that shots?
But he knows
You see how you did French football there? Yeah. That's what I was going to say. I vex he wasn't here to see you actually doing that boy.
And you see my work
And
already,
how,
but
and
see,
how you
I
talk
understand why I do
and
that.
how you talk to them fellas and them.
Yeah.
Still make it work.
Yeah.
Camera too.
Second game I get a little lazy, but the first game was perfect.
No, I watch. Boy, them shots I see when the replays and
Yeah.
especially when he come back and
Yeah.
he was good.
Yeah, nah, that was good. Right? I'll see you.
Yeah, but start again. Hey, when is it back? All right, Mission Gandhi. Let me go. We don't need to push. I can't push tournament today. Hey.